In earlier episodes, I have presented 15 chapters from my book titled Great Saints of India. This is the 16th chapter of the book dealing with Sant Tukaram. Chapter 16 Sant Tukaram. Sant Tukaram was one of the greatest poet saints of India. He is quite renowned for his contribution to the Bhakti movement of Maharashtra. The exact records related to the life history of Sant Tukaram are not available. So, there is disagreement regarding his exact date of birth. It is considered to be one of the four: 1568 AD, or 1577 AD, or 1608 AD, or 1598 AD. He was born in a small village called Dehu near Pune city in the state of Maharashtra to Bolhoba and Kanaki, a couple belonging to the lower Sudra class. His parents named him as Tukaram Viloba Ambe. He had two other brothers. Despite their lower class status, the family was well to do and enjoyed good social standing in the village. Tukaram's troubles started with the illness of his father, due to which he had to start supporting his family at the tender age of 13. Shortly thereafter, both his parents died. Tukaram's problems mounted. Death of his family members and economic hardship affected him badly. Tukaram was married twice. His first wife died of starvation during a period of severe famine. His second wife constantly nagged him for not being able to properly support the family. Tortured by the death of his first wife, the constant nagging of his second wife, and the failure in his spiritual quest, Tukaram went into a severe depression. By the age of 21, he had lost all the hopes in life and was at the threshold of death. At this point of time, he is said to have been visited in a dream by Namadeva, a great poet saint of the 13th century. This initiated him into the spiritual path. That particular moment changed his destiny, and he started his journey as one of the best poet saints of the country. The epithet Sant is accorded generally by tradition to persons who are thoroughly saintly. So, Tukaram is commonly known in Maharashtra as Sant Tukaram. His poetic compositions are known as abhangs. These abhangs were inspired by his devotion for Lord Vithala, the family deity. In so doing, Tukaram incurred the wrath of the Brahmins. The Brahmins believed that it was their prerogative to compose the abhangs. He further compounded the offense by writing in Marathi rather than Sanskrit. According to legend, the local Brahmins compelled him to throw the manuscripts of his poems into the river Indrayani. They taunted him with the observation that if he were a true devotee of God, the manuscripts would reappear. It is said that Tukaram then commenced a fast unto death, invoking the name of God. And after 13 days of his fast, the manuscripts of Tukaram's poems reappeared. This made his detractors as his followers, and he acquired the reputation as a saint. It is uncertain how many poems Tukaram composed, but the standard and most frequently used Marathi edition of his poetry which first appeared in 1873 from the Hindu Prakash Press with funding by the Bombay government, brings together 4,607 poems. The following are the teachings of Sant Tukaram. 1. An individual should make God the center of his universe. Serving others and loving others is the best way through which we can find Him. 2. For the attainment of sadhana, an individual needs to have faith in his or her destiny. 3. It is not necessary to renounce the world and lead the life of an ascetic in order to be one with the God. Spirituality does not require elaborate rituals. 4. Nama Japa, that is, reciting the name of the Lord, is the most important privilege of being a devotee. 5. Siddhis serve as impediments in the attainment of genuine sadhana. 6. Traditions prevent an individual from budding in the love of God. One has to sidestep the usual customs to achieve the same. In the year 1649, Tukaram disappeared. His most devout followers believed that Lord Vithala himself carried Tukaram away, while some others were inclined to the view that he had been assassinated. However, no one has ever offered an iota of evidence to justify the latter interpretation.
I have also published an audiobook on the subject. The links for the book are titled Great Science of India and the audiobook are given in the description part of this presentation.